If anyone dares to look at you the way I look at you, I will step between them and steal their sight with a hunger they cannot forget. Your presence commands a silence in the room. I will become the thunder that erases every admiring glance aimed at you. They may try to linger on your outline, but my eyes will burn a map of possession across anyone who dares to look. I don't threaten, I promise. Every stray gaze that reaches you will find my shadow already there to snuff it out. When the world leers, my hands will gather the air and pull every wandering look back to where it belongs, on me. Let them stare. I will make the floor swallow their watching and return it to the only face that matters. You are a dangerous light. I will become the wall that stops every reckless beam from touching you without my consent. If someone's eyes hunger, mine will become the feast that leaves them empty and trembling, unable to look again. I will cup your name with my silence and snatch any intruder's attention before it can undo the peace between us. I will not ask permission to be jealous. I will rearrange the room with my will so no one else meets your gaze. Each lingering glance is a trespass. Consider me the law that collects it and returns it as dust. You walk like a prayer. I will stand at the altar and hush every voice brave enough to admire you. If they attempt to claim a moment of you, my presence will swallow their seconds and leave them with nothing but regret. The way you move steals breaths. I will become the thief of every breath that does not belong to me. I will stare down anyone who thinks they can borrow the warmth of your eyes and return them colder than they came. Your light is outlawed to others. I will become the guard who confiscates every illegal glance with a quiet cruelty. Call it madness, call it devotion. I will snatch away any look that dares to name you beautiful without my blessing. They can risk an accidental look. I will make sure the accident becomes an apology they repeat in shame. Let the world try to catalog you. I will be the footnote that erases every entry that isn't mine. I will hold your name like a compass and pull stray eyes back to their proper north, away from you. If admiration grazes you, my hands will rearrange fate so that only my reflection echoes back. You are not public property. I will close the curtains around you and make their eyes taste the dark. They may think they've seen you, but I will become the memory that wipes clean every other witness. When someone looks your way, let them find my stare already there, heavy and impossible to shrug off. I will not whisper warnings. I will enact them, eyes diverted, intentions folded, distance restored. I will collect the scattered gazes like fallen leaves and burn them into lessons no one repeats. Your beauty is contagious. I will be the quarantine that keeps admirers at bay and our fever private. If a glance steals a second of you, I will return with interest, a lifetime of look that bankrupts their desire. Let them admire from the pavement. I will stand on the threshold and make sure they never cross. I will be the silence that swallows stares and the thunder that leaves no footprints of their wanting. Someone else's longing for you will meet my own, and mine will be louder, older, truer. I will fold the world's eyes up and put them in my pocket so they can't wander back to you. If anyone tries to taste the way you smile, I will become the salt that leaves their mouths empty. I will not let curiosity graze you. I will turn every investigation into an unanswered question. Their looks will return to them like boomerangs, bruised and useless, unable to find their mark. I will stand between desire and you until desire forgets the route and goes home. Every stare thrown at you will be intercepted by a possession that feels older than both of us. I will make sure every trespassing gaze learns the vocabulary of remorse before it ever meets you again. When you step out, I step forward, an armor of attention that cancels out anyone else's claim. If someone dares to admire, I will rewrite the scene so that their role is only to look away. I will not beg for your exclusivity. I will secure it quietly and absolutely from the inside out. Your light attracts moths, a swell on the glass that keeps them from burning against your flame. I will not let the world turn you into a spectacle. I will return the audience to silence, to reverence. Let the curious eyes try. My presence will make them fumble for polite excuses and then vanish. I will be the restless promise that makes anyone else's glance feel like trespassing in a holy place. If their gaze lingers, mine will teach them the discipline of looking away and keeping their hands to themselves. I will stitch a border around you with my attention, and any eye crossing that seam will find only emptiness. If someone's eyes dare to climb your beauty, my hands will pull them down like storms dragging clouds from the sky. I will make their pupils forget your outline, and their minds will lose every shape they tried to memorize. They can glance once, but the weight of my stare will turn their curiosity into shameful retreat. I will build an invisible fence of devotion around you. One look from me, erasing 10 from them. Your presence is sacred. I will be the guardian who turns every profane gaze into silence. If another's eyes wander to you, mine will be the trapdoor they fall through into darkness. My jealousy is not words. It's a force that bends the room until no one else can see you. They will feel my warning without hearing it, and their glances will slide away like water off glass. If anyone tries to steal a glimpse of you, I will steal their courage before their eyes reach you. The moment they admire you, my shadow will erase their desire, like chalk washed off a board. I will not share the sight of you with strangers. My gaze will swallow every intruder's eyes whole. You are the horizon they cannot touch. I will be the ocean between their eyes and your light. If they stare, I will stare back harder until their vision trembles and your image escapes them. My promise is not empty. I will shield your presence until even air forgets to touch you. They will leave with no memory of your face, only the echo of my warning lodged in their chest. I will make their admiration cost so much they can never afford to look again. If their eyes are bold, my gaze will break that boldness into dust before it reaches you. I will be the gravity that pulls every wandering look back into the ground. Their glances will become prisoners of my silence, unable to reach the freedom of your beauty. I will guard you so fiercely that their thoughts will turn blind before their eyes can turn toward you. If their eyes brush your skin, I will be the wind that blows their vision away. They may want to drink you in, but I will turn the cup to stone before they taste a drop. I will be the storm that erases the footprints of their eyes on the ground you walk. Their attention will crumble like ash when my jealousy breathes over it. I will close the world's eyes with my hands, so your light remains ours alone. If their glance lingers, I will make it heavy until it drops and shatters at their feet. My devotion is a curtain. I will draw it closed before any other gaze can enter. They will look once and never again, remembering the shadow of my warning instead of your beauty. I will fold my arms around you like a fortress and deny passage to every look that seeks entry. Your face is a scripture I alone read. I will tear out the eyes of blasphemers with my silence. If their admiration is a candle, my jealousy is the wind that snuffs it out. I will be the iron gate between your glow and their reaching eyes. They will not even know why they look away. My presence will bend their instincts like iron. I will make every stray glance taste bitter before it touches you. My hands will gather every look like arrows and snap them in half before they find you. I will erase their sight of you so cleanly, they'll think you were a dream. Their desire will vanish under the weight of my loyalty, like mist under sun. If their eyes are a camera, I will fog the lens before it captures you. I will be the lock on the door of your beauty, and their eyes will never find the key. My jealousy is a mirror. Every look they give you will return to them twice as painful. If they reach for you with their vision, I cut the string between their pupils and your glow. I will teach every admirer the art of looking away until they master it. They will lose their sight of you like a lost traveler losing the road. I will blur their view until you are a mystery they cannot decode. Their hunger for you will choke on my presence before it reaches your heart. If admiration is a song, I will be the silence that swallows every note. I will stand like a storm around you and scatter every stare like leaves. They will forget you in seconds, but remember my shadow forever. I will make their eyes heavy with guilt until they cannot lift them to you. If they risk a glance, my jealousy will mark it as trespass and end it. I will blind the curiosity of strangers before it learns your name. Their eyes will close themselves, fearing the weight of my protection. I will be the unseen shield between you and their wandering hearts. They will try to imagine you, but my presence will erase their memory before it forms. I will reclaim every stolen look and hand it back as regret. If their eyes whisper about you, mine will shout them into silence. I will stand so close to your light that no one else can bask in it. Their sight of you will dim like a fading star as my gaze grows brighter.